Right, we're up. I don't know what the connection's like. We had problems last time we were here, so we'll give it a try. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crichton, and you join me in the pack on Friday morning on a windy but quite nice Friday morning. Temperature's about, what are we at, 7 degrees, and the wind is making it feel a heck of a lot colder, but the dogs are enjoying the terrain and the enrichment in this sort of area and exploring around. And to be fair, we've had quite a lot of rain overnight, and this place isn't as bad as I thought it might be, considering the downpour that we've had. So we may still discover some muddy patches and some issues as we go along, but I'm quite happy that for the most part we're kind of mud free, so that's nice. That's a nice plus point for my session. Good morning, Frank. I'm back on the iPhone. I'm seeing if it makes a difference. Be interesting to know what the quality of the picture's like and the sound, if you're able to provide that. Of course, you saw it the other day as well. So also, how are you, young man? Let me show you as a little thank you. Where has he gone? Charlie! Oh, he's just behind the log here. Charlie! Where is he? Charlie! Where's he gone? Oh, he was behind the log. Come on! I thought that the corner of that log was Charlie, but he was just a little bit further back behind it. So here you go, Frank, just for you, bud. Just for you. Everybody else, look away. Yes. Hey, buddy. Hello. Hello. So there we go. We've regrouped the whole pack. So let's carry on. The rain and this kind of change in the temperature over the last few days, this week or so, we've definitely got a different terrain here than we've had in previous weeks in the winter. It's definitely turning into more like spring. We've got a lot more greenery kicking around. There's a bit of grass here, but also I suspect what we're going to get in lots of areas that we walk is lots of wild garlic, which smells fantastic, and I really mean that sincerely. It smells amazing, but you do go home a little bit pongy. It does cling to you a little bit, especially on days where it's wet. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how the other half thinks of that. And hi Nick, how are we doing? No, I didn't quite sort the vertical. I've just reverted back to the iPhone, and I'm curious about how good the quality of the picture is in comparison now that we've had a couple of different goes. I'd love to talk to the guys at YouTube and just be like, hey, how come my phone can provide a wireless network to my GoPro and provide such high quality video live, and my iPhone, which is basically the one under the most recent one, gives you this grainy, pretty terrible picture. I don't get it. I don't get it. So maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. Yeah, the quality is not as good as the GoPro. I didn't think it would be. But what this will do is it will open our channel up to a slightly wider audience potentially. We've got 8 on the stream just now. I mean, yesterday we had at any one time a maximum of 4, so we're already double double the progress, right? But we'll see what happens. We'll maybe do a mixture of the different devices over the course of next week and see how things go, and see how we get on. I'm wondering, I don't want to go out into the wind because it's very windy out there. We'll stay here. We'll maybe go up this way, see what the dogs think to that. How are we all doing though? How are we all doing? Thank you to those that have given us a little like already. It's very kind. Obviously helps people discover us, helps enormously with so few people tuning in. Such a high percentage of you giving us a like. It's amazing. Thank you. Really love it. And stay with us as long as you like. We'll show you our walk, we'll show you the dogs, we'll show you a little bit about where we are. Maybe we'll get something interesting happening. I suppose when I come here, I'll really like showing you how the dogs have figured out how to get fresh water. So we're quite near where that is. It's just up at the top here. We'll show you that. That's a firm favourite of people watching the channel. We've had quite a lot of people comment on previous videos about this, saying how phenomenal it is. So I'll just explain it as we approach. You'll see quite a lot of these trees are like splitting into like a V shape. There's like one here that's like in sort of 4 strands or 4 forks. And if this V is low enough down, it will collect water that the dogs can reach. So you see this one has a little well. The dogs can't quite get to that. I'm obviously about 7 foot, so this is probably about, I don't know what, 6 foot or something. I'm really, really tall. That's a joke. I know that you guys don't know me and you don't know that that's a joke, but it is a joke. Excuse me. Thank you, Ruby. I was wondering how long it would take you. You certainly don't want to damage this little sapling. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, so if it's low enough down, if that V is low enough down, the dogs can access the water, give themselves a little bit of fresh rainwater. As I said earlier, we had a lot of rain last night, and so this will be as fresh can be. There's just a dog up ahead. Just wait. So I don't know where it came from. I don't know if you saw it. It's just going to be at the top of your screen just now. Alfie. Ah, there's someone over to our right. Good, Alfie. Good, you guys. Good boy. Good boy. Good, you guys. Good. Oh, it's even windy up here. So this is the best tree for it. I'm sure. Biscuit's going straight to it. Let's follow Biscuit. Ruby! Ruby, this way. You know. Ruby, don't go that side. Don't go that side. Come this side. Come this side. Be clever. Ruby, be clever. We're missing all the good stuff. Come on. Ah, Ruby. You would go in between. You would go in between. You would go in between. And Edith's just had a drink. Look at her. Chops are all soggy. It's a nice little watering hole for the pack. Fresh rainwater, best stuff for your garden, best stuff for the dogs, right? Especially in Scotland. It's so good. So they will have a little hang around here and see how much of this they lap up. Who else wants to go in? Last week, Barney, come here, bud. Maybe it was earlier in the week or last week, Barney couldn't reach it because the well had, like, the water level had gone too low. So he was, his little snout couldn't get into it. His little flat face. I said flat, not fat. Hey, buddy boy, I know you can get into the water. I know. Maybe you can get in today though. Thanks, Bisque. Where's the fire? Oh, hang on. Wait 2 seconds. Let me read what Frank's just said to me. Hi, Vlad, as well. And Naveen. How are we all doing, guys? Right, let me point at the dogs while I read this away. Quickly try. Yeah, so the GoPro stream I could set to 1080 or I could set to 720. There was a feature on the app that I use. Oh, the crows came to join us. We'll give the crow a biscuit. There we go, there's my ADHD brain kicking in. I couldn't concentrate on one thing there. And I need to work on the dogs and the crow and what I'm saying. So yeah, so I can change the GoPro to various settings, but I can't do it on the iPhone. No idea. There's genuinely, like, I'm looking at the screen right now, there's no buttons, there's no settings, there's like, it's on or off, basically. And it's a little bit frustrating because I actually now have the ability to go live on TikTok. They granted me that access about a week ago, and the things you can do on that are like out of this world in comparison to what you can do on YouTube, which just really surprises me. So yeah, so I can like have picture in picture, so I can basically film myself talking to you and have the other camera pointing the other way. I can set up filters or make myself like look like a dog, or you know, nice lashes, whatever it is. I can do all of that stuff. I can do all of it. Oh, the dogs have just lost the plot. Mac has decided, come and see this. Mac is so playful when he gets into the mood. Mac's the black dog. And he got Juno and Alfie to chase him really significantly there, but is that it? We came rushing. Oh, is that it? Yeah. What came over you, bud? What came over you? So, well, it's one to be explored for future generations, no doubt. I don't have the ability to make any improvements to YouTube, but I'm hoping maybe someone's listening. Maybe they're listening in. Maybe they're like, this guy's onto something. He knows that everyone wants to see the dogs in 4K HD. So let's make that happen for him. Basically, that's my dream. That's my dream, that you guys get to see the dogs in 4K HD. So yeah, maybe one day, guys. Maybe one day. What am I saying? Well, I'm kind of in a happy mood, happy mode. We're nearly at the weekend. I've got my parents coming around for a meal tonight. I'm making steak pie, if anyone's interested. And it's like 4 hours worth of cooking. So I should really probably get this walk over and done with so I can get home and get into the kitchen, to be perfectly honest. But these guys come first. They come first. I'm just merely filling you in on my weekend plans. So that'll be quite nice. That'll be quite nice. What are anyone up to anything? Oh, Nick, did you like the sound of the steak pie? I might try and what will I do? I know what I'll do. I'll take a photo of it, put it on my Crighton Pet Services Instagram. If you want to have a look there, if anyone is on the old Insta. Never mind the dogs, right? It's all about the steak pie. We'll show you that in all its glory. 4 hours in. Come on, Alfie, keep coming, bud. There's a big old dog behind us. Like, and I mean a real big unit. Wow, that dog must be 40 kilos. I don't know if you can see the couple. Probably not good enough resolution, but it was quite a bit away. But it looked fairly spicy, shall we say. I couldn't even recognise the breed, but it did not look like the type of dog that wins crusts.